My mastery journey with Full Sail have been absolutely amazing. We started off by reading a book by an author who I became acquainted with earlier on, Robert Greene. Within this course, it allowed me to tap back into my inner creativity and just embrace it. Robert Greene says that a lot of times we forget our original way of thinking, which basically means that we forget the child that's up in us. Kids, they are not afraid to explore, they are not afraid to think, they're not afraid to question and inquire. But as adults, because of everything we have become accustomed to, we sometimes forget that creativity is a beautiful thing. With this course, when I started this course, I was completely, although I was lost, but I knew which direction I wanted to go in. And when we did the brainstorming exercise, it made my path even clearer. I know that I admire Tyler Perry. I say that it's not what you've been through, but what you were able to overcome and how you're able to utilize that in your life. Tyler Perry, regardless of where he came from, what he had to overcome, his homelessness, his just trying to live out his dream, regardless and past all of the turmoils that he had to endure. He persevered. This is what I drive to do. I love to write. I have a fascination with words. I see words radiating off of people and things, and I know that that's my true life calling. It is to write, and I plan on basically grasping everything I can from Full Sail to make my dreams a reality. I want to be like Tyler Perry. I don't want to be him. I don't envy him, but I want to be able to accomplish what he has accomplished. I also say Donald Trump, and when people look at me, a black or African American female, they be like, Donald Trump for real? But Donald Trump is a hellified businessman. And again, it's not where you come from or what you were able to do. So why not? He overcame a lot of obstacles in his life, and he rose to become the president of the United States, even though he's an ass. But I'm an ass too, so I understand him, you know, and the mindset thereof is amazing. So my goals again is to just follow my dreams and to accomplish all that I can, and not to be stopped or sidetracked by my trials and tribulations, but instead to learn from them what was meant to be learned in order to move forward. Thank you. I realize that I'm on a quest, but not for fame, fortune, and or wealth, but I'm on a quest for truth and knowledge. So I've come to realize that I don't really know thyself. So I'm searching for thyself, my core, my roots, my royal lineage. Outside of social media and Google search lies my true uprooted heritage, which was mostly diluted through European slave ships where, through the cracks on tortured backs, the real Hebrew Israelites' history slipped and was rewritten with pens of whips where all types of mental and physical anguish took place. leading to the natural order of things being erased. At least that's how it appears on the surface. But in the core somewhere still lies a single grain of truth and knowledge, and unfiltered, uncontaminated, unadulterous knowledge. And I want it in its purest essence. Till I understand my body, soul, and spirit is polluted with programmed ignorance, but I'm trying my damnedest to step away from it in an attempt to cleanse self and purify self, to truly become one with self, to meditate with self. But it starts with self, and in order to seek out self, I have to first know thyself. And in order to know thyself, I have to decipher, reteach, learn, and train thyself. So I'm on a quest of self-exploration, on a path of self-realization that my ego just don't want to let go, so I can transcend myself because it's afraid of losing this grip on self. But now it's time to liberate self, even if I got to get the mucus out of my third eye myself. Yes, the Creator created me in His image, Himself. So next to the lion stands a true lioness who's not afraid to step out on faith and grab that bull by the horns, and along the way grab, catch, and hold on to truth and knowledge and wisdom. Understand, I know I stand behind, not in front of my man. But do you, my man, understand that in order to stand behind you and let you lead your sheep, you too can't be lost. So lead me in your flock. Be my Plymouth Rock, unless you too are lost, my man. See, with me, I'm not looking for fame, fortune, and or wealth. But on my quest for truth and knowledge, I've come to realize that I don't really know thyself. So I'm searching for thyself, my core, my roots, my royal lineage. I'm on a quest, y'all.